regarding Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's travel to the United States. As you may already know, he transited the airspace of Greece, Italy, and France, despite the arrest warrant issued against him by the International Criminal Court. I know that you have repeatedly emphasized the EU's commitment to the Rome Statute. So in light of this, I'd like to know, how do you assess the decision by member states that are parties to the Rome Statute to allow the aircraft carrying Prime Minister Netanyahu to use their airspace? Or, if I may ask in other words, do you consider that granting overflight permission is compatible with member states' obligations under the Rome Statute? Thank you.
Thanks for the question. Let me upfront say that any specific question on the ICC, such as this one, actually should be addressed directly to the ICC. That's one. But then allow me to also say very loud and clear what our position is in terms of the International Criminal Court. We, as EU, we do support the ICC and the principles set out in the Rome Statute. We, as EU, respect the court's independence and impartiality. And we, as EU, we are strongly committed to international criminal justice and the fight against impunity. I would, in addition, add that we had Council conclusions in 2023 that I will recall here, where the Council calls upon all states to ensure full cooperation with the court, including by the prompt execution of outstanding arrest warrants.
We have no time to lose. That's the clear position of the European Commission when it comes to SAFE and the SAFE implementation. Why? Because SAFE is playing a crucial role for Europe's security. I don't think I need to highlight this a lot. We see it on a daily basis in Ukraine. We have seen, and Anouar just said it, drone incursions in Romania, to name just one of the several member states that have been targeted. So no, we have no time to lose. Let me first set the record straight. Italian was the member state that asked for 14.9 billion euro. And Italian has received from us an approved budget of 14.9 billion euro. Now, what is important for us is that we quickly move to the next stage. So obviously, the Italian industry is playing a key role for Europe's security. So in the ideal situation, definitely we want Italy to stick to the 14.9 as announced today, and this is a very, very positive development. Now, the importance is that we need to move forward to the signature of the loan agreement, because we need to disperse the money to kickstart the project. So this is the timeline we're looking at. Should something change budget-wise, then we're even more in an urgent situation, because that money has to be reallocated through a new call to other member states who may wish to take additional loans under SAFE. So that's the situation. Key message: we have no time to lose. We need to speed up the process and move to the next step. And on Ukraine, yes, so that actually responds to the second question. Depending on where we land with all the signature of the loan agreements, and Italy is not the only one in that situation, we still need to sign loan agreements with many other member states. We could have indeed leftovers, and these leftovers would have to be reallocated to other member states who wish to take additional money. And here again, the range is indeed the one that was mentioned by the President in Ukraine. We're roughly counting around 10 billion that could be left over.